Hello my planner friends, it's Crystal with Happy to Plan. I'm going to be doing my Plan With Me video for the week of May 25th through the 31st. And this week I am continuing doing my kind of floral themes. And I'm going to be using, so this piece of paper right here is basically my inspiration. I really love this image of the bird and the flowers. And in the last week's video or last week's stuff, I found this little card or tag. It says wings in the sky, roots in the ground, and I just thought this was perfect for this particular one. And it does have kind of the same tone in the green, so I think I can kind of incorporate this and make it work. So I'm going to be using this. I think I'm going to use this as my kind of like journaling card. So yeah, that's the thought for this. And then I have a bunch of these little cut apart things that I have that I feel really match really well. So I'm going to make these all stickers again with this little Xyron sticker maker. And somebody asked me to put it in the description box or give them the link on where it was. So I'll try to find it and see if I can find it online and see if I can link it below, just in case you're interested in getting it. But it is, if you just search Xyron, it's X-Y-R-A-O. That's not how you spell it. It's X-Y-R-O-N. That's the brand of the name brand. And it's a sticker maker. But I'll try to link it below. I'll try to find it. And then, so I'm going to make all of these little stickers. And then I've got some enamel dots that I want to try to incorporate. I'm going to try to incorporate this pink one and then this pink one. And then I've got some like rose gold stickers here. Not sure still if I'm going to use these because I do have these gold stickers that I kind of want to use. So, I'm not sure. We will cross that bridge when we come to it. I'm never sure. The problem with this particular week's spread is that I have this big flower cluster right here. So it's like the page doesn't lay flat. I don't know if you could tell that in the video, but the page is like really bulky right there. So it'll be interesting to try to work around that. All right, so the first thing I think I'm going to do, like always, I like to cut these out first. So I'm going to go ahead and get these cut out. I want to put this over here. So I'm going to cut this so it actually fits in this little box. I'm going to cut the yellow off of this. Okay, so I thought maybe it'll put this over here in this corner. I'm going to put this one up here. So, I'm kind of liking that. Let's see how that works. Okay, I'm going to have this paper I definitely want to incorporate this because this is kind of the floral aspect of the floral. So when I look at a piece of paper, sometimes I go, okay, like, where do I want to cut it? Like, I think I actually don't want to use the birds in this paper because I have the birds in the main page, and then I also have this little tiny bird over here now, potentially. So I'm thinking I want to, so that I would think, okay, so how do I want to cut it? Do I want to cut it, because I kind of like the way that this is going up. So do I want to cut it like vertically like this, so that kind of part shows? Or do I want to cut across, but then I don't feel like that's really gonna, and I kind of like how this looks kind of vertical going up. So I think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to cut vertically. And I think I'm going to try to keep as much of this as I can. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. Let's see. Let's put this in the cutter and kind of look at it. I think I need to figure out the height too. So I'm kind of feeling like I'm gonna just draw a line across this. Okay, I think that's good. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and cut this piece. I'm gonna actually cut it kind of starting at this line, because what I'm thinking is I don't necessarily want to cut this top part off. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I'm thinking. Okay, so I want to come down, cut it there. Oops. Got a little more than I wanted to off. Okay, and then here, maybe not cut that flower off. Oops, that's a little short. Oh well, we'll just have to cover that up. Okay, so I think I just wanted to fussy cut a couple of these images out. Don't know if I want that flower, so I'm gonna cut around this flower first. Not sure if I want that flower, but and I think I want this flower. And then I definitely want these little leaves over here. So let's see. I kind of like that. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, okay, I feel like these videos have just been me fussy cutting. So I'm going to fast forward this part. I'm just going to cut this little leaf out of this little image. And then I think I'm going to cut this flower, not that one. Do I want this kind of over that? Is my question. I don't think I do. I think I like it straight. And that kind of can just hang out. I'm wondering if I want it to be more in the middle. I kind of actually like that. I think I'll do that in the middle. Okay. So now I'm just going to cut this out and just see if I like to have the floral at the top before I actually chop it all the way off. Okay, so now if I put this here, I don't think I like that it's covering up the words. So yeah, I think I'll just cut it off. Bye, flower. Maybe I'll use you somewhere else. Okay, so I can put this here and this here like that. Okay, I'm kind of liking the direction that's going. And then for this one, I potentially want to have this here. I will want to have something behind it. So maybe I could do something like this on this side. So I kind of want to do the same thing where I have some stuff hanging off. So I'm trying to look at the page and kind of see where I could have that happen without going too much into the other boxes. It doesn't really feel like there's like a good, probably like that little leaf right there. Maybe I could, I don't know, I feel like there's a good spot. So I think I'll try to do that leaf, this leaf right here. Up there. Maybe a little bit over. Let me look at what that looks like. Okay, so now I'm going to put this in the cutter. I'm thinking of keeping this leaf right here. I think I'm going to move it over just a little bit, just to keep more of the leaf. Okay, and I think I'm just going to cut this straight. I'm not going to do any hangover because there's really no good hangover flower. So I'm just going to cut that one straight. So let's kind of put this all in place. I want to make this the same height as this one. So put this over here, put this here. Put this here. Put this over here. Okay, and then I kind of want to bring this pink over here to this side where the notes are. So I'm just going to cover this up. now I'm at the point where I'm thinking about like stickers and stuff, and I'm like, okay, so how am I going to put stickers on this page? I'm going to cover up all the florals. I keep getting my nail polish keeps getting on the pages, the paper. So I definitely can write stuff down here that happens on like Monday, probably even Tuesday. And I definitely can write a lot of stuff on Saturday and Sunday, but then I'm going to cover up all that floral, but I think I'm okay with that. I think I'm going to put a sticker under here before I glue that part down. Line this up, and I'm going to cut this into 2 strips. I think it's just bothering me that there's not distinguished, there's no you can't see the difference between the two. What is that? Distinguish? That's not the word I'm looking for. You can't distinguish between the different days. There we go. That's the word. So I'm just going to cut this. Okay, I feel like I like that better. I don't know. I don't know. I gotta use this page. Okay. I'm gonna do the same thing for this one. Grab some washi tape. And I think I'm just gonna use okay. I'm just gonna use this stripped one. I feel like I want to cut it though. So I'm going to just take this washi tape right here. I'm going to literally just try to cut it right in half. Okay, I'm going to start gluing some stuff down. going to use Fabri-Tac so I have a little bit of time to adjust it. Because of this hump thing right here, I feel like I need a little bit of time to make sure that it gets lined up properly. And then I think I'm gonna not glue that little piece down right now. Yeah, I think yeah, definitely. See, I don't know what it is about that line in between the two dates. It just feels better. I mean, the funny thing is, like, sometimes I cover up this whole section right here. That doesn't bother me. But for some reason, when it's elongated like this, I like to have the distinction, the line showing. Okay, so I want to put a sticker here. Not sure what that sticker is yet. I think there was some stickers in here. That actually might pull out another one. Oh. I think there are some stickers in here I wanted to try to use. Like that one would probably work. Actually, I think that's like almost the exact right color. So I'm just gonna put this one. Well, that's technically a sticker, but okay, we're gonna do sticker time.
All right, so I had to switch to a voiceover for the end of this video because my sister wanted to FaceTime. So, yeah. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and create the journal insert. And I had this piece of plastic. I've done this before a couple of times, and I just wanted to have the bird kind of floating in the middle of the page versus like covering up the entire page. It didn't quite turn out the way I wanted it to because the plastic piece, I didn't think about the fact that it wasn't as big as what I wanted it to be. But ultimately, I figured it out and it looks fine. So I'm going to show you what I did and how I made a mistake and then how I fixed it. All right, so I'm just chopping off some of the kind of raw edges because it was a little bit crooked. So I'm just kind of doing that. And then I wanted it to be the size of the inside of the planner little spot. So I'm just cutting it with my cutter here. And again, I don't know if I said, but this is a thing I got off a little packaging. Just straighten out the edges. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this and kind of place it where I want the picture to be. And then I'm going to trace that around with my pencil. And I am going to cut out the that part. And I'm not exactly sure why I even did this because I end up cutting a bunch of that pink part off anyway, but this is what I did. So this is how I did it. So I'm cutting it and then I'm just going to um, cut that little square. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to fussy cut again this bird image out. And I left the corner pieces there, but so I just cut out the outside of the bird and left the corner. And then I'm going to go ahead and glue that on to the page or the plastic sheet. Now, in hindsight, I would not have used this glue. I probably would have used um, something else like a glue stick or something because the glue does show on the other side and it's kind of bothering me now. So I'm not sure if I'm going to do anything about it. I wanted to wait and give it like a full day to cure and like see if it maybe was a little bit better and it didn't quite show up as much, but it ended up, I think from, I've looked at it again after today. I'm doing this voiceover the next day and it's still showing a little bit. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do about it. If I'm going to do anything about it, I might just leave it, but just hindsight being 2020, I would have probably used a glue stick because I think a glue stick wouldn't have shown the glue and behind it. So that is my 2 cents on that subject. So here is me going, oh, I did it wrong. I didn't cut it right because I wanted the bird corner to be at the corner edge um of where the planner, like the Sunday, like lines up on. I wanted it to line up on the Sunday, and then on the bottom where the Sunday ends, I wanted that corner to match up. And the plastic piece wasn't long enough for the corner to match up. And I kind of knew that, and I don't know why I thought miraculously I was going to have enough. I don't know. I don't know what I was thinking. Anyway, I basically what I did was I took a strip of the pink paper, and I'm just going to punch a hole in that and then um, attach that to the plastic piece. So it looks fine. You can't even really tell that I made a mistake. Obviously, I know I messed up, but it's fine. It can't even tell. So I'm just lining up. I was trying to be really particular on how I lined up the planner pages or that piece to punch because I wanted to make sure that I didn't mess up. And okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this gold washi tape and just kind of connect the two. After I put this little washi tape on there, it was a little too thin and I should have used the thicker washi tape. So you'll see I'll go back and do the thicker washi tape. This shows you that I should not be doing my planner layouts when my sister is on FaceTime with me because I was concentrating on her and talking to her and trying to do this at the same time and it was just a mess. But anyway, it got done and it looks fine. Um, so yeah, so I'm just gonna go ahead and I didn't want to take that off because it was holding it, so I just went ahead and went right over it. You can kind of see a little bit that I went right over it, but whatever, it's fine. Okay, now it works great. So now it looks good, and you can't even tell that I messed up. It just is fine. So now what I'm going to do is, since I added that piece, I'm like, well, might as well take the little tag that I wanted to actually add to this page anyway, and put it kind of in the corner there. So I'm just going to punch a hole in the tag and the plastic sheet and attach it to the page with some thread that I happen to have sitting at my desk that was like the perfect color. It was like the perfect like taupey green color. Is taupey green even a color? I don't know. But yeah, it was like the perfect color. Um, so I just took some of that and put that there. And I like things hanging out of the planner, so it's kind of cute that it has a little hanging out. So yeah, so now that I had that on there, I had to take that other one off because I can't have two things having the same exact thing. That just doesn't work for me. So then I just took one of the florals that were in the little cut aparts, and I'm just going to go ahead and cut out all the gold because it was a little bit too big, and take some foam dots and just add that to the top of the page instead of putting the tag there. And that's just going to go at the top there. And then I think that's it. I'm going to go ahead and put it in my planner. And I really think it turned out pretty, and I'm excited for next week. On Thursday, I'm going to do my planning my planner videos. So you'll see what next month's theme is going to be, and I'm super excited. So stay tuned for that, and see you next time.